Washington in Memphis?
Everybody's going to play against Washington. I mean, we're not holding anybody back. Andre would be the one question mark, and we'll see if he's able to go or not. But we're going into Washington with all the guys, and we'll go from there.
What's the final, decision marker on Andre? Like, when do you know for sure?
When the training staff tells me he can play. I honestly don't. I don't even worry about it. When they tell me he can play, he can play. He scrimmaged today. The guys had a 3-on-3, and he looked good. So hopefully he'll be able to go, and we'll see.
How do you plan to kind of utilize him? Obviously second unit, but
The beauty of Andre is that it doesn't matter how you play him. He impacts the game in so many ways, with his passing, with his defense, with his intelligence, his awareness, all that stuff. So every game, seemingly for the last month, has been different for us with guys who's available, who's not. Draymond finally returns, Steph goes out. So frankly, we're trying to find some continuity right now, and it's difficult to pinpoint any. So to try to fit Andre into a situation that is already fluid, it'll just come down to that particular game, us looking at matchups and lineup combinations and figuring out what we think is best.
Do you want to use that same starting lineup that you did last night?
Probably. We'll see. I'm not going to commit to it, but we can play so much better than we did last night, especially defensively. And I don't think it was lineup related. I just think we didn't play well, and so I'm not going to immediately abandon everything and say, well, that didn't work. I think we have to give some things a try, and but we do have plenty of options for sure with who we want to play and how we want to play.
Mingo only got 14 minutes last night. Was he a major part of the defense? What did you see from his game?
Well, the main reason his minutes were down was we've made that run in the fourth quarter, and he didn't play in the fourth quarter. So, he's normally, when he's fully in the rotation, he's playing 20 to 25 minutes at the most. So that was the 14 was really about finding that group in the fourth that made the huge run and riding that group. I mean, Draymond didn't play until the last 2 minutes of the game in that quarter. I don't know that Wiggs played at all in the fourth. So last night was all just, riding a group that was playing well.
I'll ask a question.
Okay.
I usually let the beat reporters do their thing.
Respect.
Yeah, three different games this season. You've rested starters, whether it be in San Antonio, at Denver, at Miami. And the teams played really well. Two of them were wins. Toronto.
We got our ass kicked in
I
Toronto.
didn't include that one. There's a reason.
Raymond, just would you let the man do his job?
This is why
You just observe. You're an observer.
I was 3 times you played really well in that situation.
Yeah. And one time we didn't in Orlando, despite what Raymond said.
So when you look at it, a lot of times it's just the other team maybe sleeping on you guys and thinking that you're just undermanned. But what can you actually harness from the way your team plays during that and bring it? Because you play so well at Miami. The next night there's some
We showed clips today from last night that were directly related to things that we were not doing, or that we did do in Miami that we were not doing last night. Fundamental stuff, execution stuff. And so the game was very different for us offensively last night compared to Miami, execution-wise. And so that's our job as coaches, is to talk about that execution, work at it, and make sure our guys get to the right spots and are executing well. But this is kind of where we are with, different guys in the lineup. Draymond just returning now. We have to find a formula like we did in Miami that that fits this group. Steph's out; it changes a lot of things, and so that was the focus today in practice.
Steph talked about how like his first week of the rehab, whatever you want to call it, the full week was crucial. He kind of expected to get on the court maybe after a week. I mean, talking to Rick exactly where he's at.
I talked to Steph yesterday, and so he's still sort of in rehab stage. He's not on the court yet, but everything's going well. And again, they're going to be cautious and make sure everything is in order by the time he really gets back on the court and starts getting after it. So that hasn't happened yet, but it shouldn't be too far off.